Hello.
Nie pomrze, a ty chuju pomrze. Kurwa, bober.
All right, what's up, everybody? Happy Sunday. Hello, hello, hello. All right. I did have a nice holiday indeed. Yep. Aqua park, swimming pools, you know, all the good stuff. Very good. Back on Friday. New best in slot being level 1000. Yeah, I think that's cool. I think it's cool. Something to like really look forward to. I'm not quite sure if they're strong enough to warrant the level 1k requirement, but I think it's the requirement itself is fine. How's the heat? I've been at home all day in air conditioned flat, so managing. The only downside is can't go outside with the kids because it's way too hot. Otherwise, okay. Putting my EK on the market, looking for Druid or MS. Okay, what don't you like about EK? What am I going to hunt today? Okay, so the plan for today is first to hit level 120. We'll do that in Exotic Cave. It's probably going to take like 30 minutes or so. Then after that, we're going to attempt Deeper Benuta quest solo. We've got Ape City done, I'm pretty sure. Yep, we've got Ape City, and we're in the Wrath of the Emperor Deeper Benuta quest. So we'll try that on 120 MS. We'll see how it goes. Once that is done, then I'll probably play a bit of Paladin. I've actually been playing a little bit of a baby Paladin. I've got it up to level 60, and I've got the Ethereal Barrage now, which is like insane. Low level Paladin is so strong as well. It's crazy. The Perma Sharpshooter, oh my god. It's so good. So fun. How did you level your magic level? I just used the dummy a little bit. I only have magic level 75. Wrath of the Emperor can be full solo, yes. I mean, the only one that's you kind of want help with is the first one. It's with the crate, but if you have enough movement speed, you can do it solo as well. Oh, and then the final mission you can't do solo either. You're not going to kill the final boss solo unless you're like level 1k. What videos scheduled to upload tomorrow? Let me check the schedule. I do 7 videos a week, so every Sunday I like prepare 7 videos for the week. So next week we're gonna have Middle Spike, Nibelor Crystal Spiders, Water Elementals Port Hope, Peninsula Tomb, Liberty Bay Worms, Isavi Sphinxes, and Fairest Surface. Those are the next 7 videos for next week. Level 150's Hunting Rashomon West. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Yeah, the sharpshooter stance on a level 20 paladin is crazy. My baby paladin has 85 distance, so it's like nothing, right? 85 distance is nothing. And he's like destroying, honestly. It's crazy. Hey, Antari, hello. Yeah, low level paladin's insane. Thank you for all the work on the channel, amazing stuff. I'm getting back to my sorcerer for some time off. It's the 260. Where would you level it? Yeah, I don't know. Probably where hyenas would be good. Bookworld, maybe, as well. I haven't been through that stage yet. Character from Zero. Yep. Yeah, both my sorcerer and paladin. My son just came out, not sleeping yet. Do you prefer early Tibia, like 2008, or now? No, I prefer now. Every update, Tibia gets a little bit better. It gets further away from its roots, of course. Still ultimately better, though. Vocation adjustment from a nice point of view? Yeah, it's fine. It hasn't really solved the late game scaling issue, but yeah, I think it's fine, right? Bookworld, Kolesov, go to Bookworld. It should be about a similar experience, or maybe better. And you can even start thinking about Medusa Tower as well. Hell, at 270 now, Were Lions, Were Hyenas also should be all pretty good. 300 MS for more than 5kk raw. Crypt Warriors, I think is the only one, but you've got to have hands. Mass Sand Gems on Paladin, yeah, I think those are probably the best, right? I don't know. To as T, I don't know. I mean, I don't have a Paladin of that level. I don't know. So I'm sure if you come into my Discord and ask the Paladin channel, someone will have random numbers for you. Tibia gets better. Monk doesn't necessarily get stronger, but yes. Better for knights. You have better wheel, simpler rotation, more sustain, better mana potions, just a lot of comfort. Any great people in my Discord? Yep, indeed. Agreed. Plus one target for every 100 levels on Chain Penance. Sure would be fun to be a 2k monk. Bookworld is Brambles and Bluebeaks. Yes, Chapter 3 and Chapter 4 are the two that you want to look for. Those are the best ones. Bluebeak floor and the Crusader floor. All right, let's get started a bit because I do actually want to get that level. Is this PvP? No, I play non-PvP. Mad at how strong MS is. It's strong, but it's demanding. I don't know. I enjoy the power, but I have to say at the same time I'm quite looking forward to moving to an easier vocation. Like when I've been playing my low level Paladin, I'm just thinking, oh god, it's so damn comfy, dude. It's so easy. So I'm kind of looking forward to that as well. It's very sweaty to play the Sorcerer. But it's rewarding, of course. It feels good to play Sorcerer well. Not that I do it all that often, but sometimes, the wave will land, the beam will land, and feels good. Monk was never anywhere near as difficult as Sorcerer is now. I don't know. I thought Monk was going to be quite difficult before it released. Once it released and I played it a fair amount, I didn't really think anymore that Monk is that difficult, to be honest. It's still harder than current Paladin or Druid. Thank you, Pasig. Thank you for the 9 months sub, Pasig. Appreciate it. Do you know the name of the access quest for Bookworld? Between the Lines, I believe. Best virtue for the monk at this time. Virtue of Justice and Virtue of Harmony are both fine. Although I do think that after the summer update, Virtue of Justice may just edge it out again, because the newest perk that you're going to be able to reroll in your weapons, the best one is the one that gets you damage to spells as part of your fist fighting, which means that's going to scale harder in Virtue of Justice than it will in Virtue of Harmony. So maybe finally, again, we'll have the answer to which one's better. I hope. This is around the custom proficiencies, right? When you reroll the proficiency. Ali's so chill right now. Yep. Still not as chill as Druid, but pretty chill indeed. Here's my music. Good question. Would you put Lowblow and Savage Blow over Elemental on Falcons? And what's happened to my music? There's like a 30-second dead time at the end of this song. How weird. Would I put Lowblow and Savage Blow over Elementals? Well, that depends on your vocation, right? On Monk and EK, probably not. On everybody else, I would use Elementals, yes. On EK. And no, I think I would use Crit Charms. MS is the only vocation requiring hands. I don't know about that. I mean, the thing is, there's a lot of things in Tibia that requires hands. That is like vocation agnostic. What I mean is, it's being able to manage your pulls well and being able to be efficient, like, is unrelated to a vocation, right? So you still got to be able to play the game well. It's not like you can take another vocation, even like a druid or in a fork playstyle. You still need to have good wave management. Otherwise, you're still going to be doing a lot less experience. But with regards to actual difficulty of the vocation part of the skill curve, then yes, Sorcerer is probably the hardest one. I don't know what's after that. They all have a few quirks that they need to have. Like, for example, maximizing, arrows on Paladin is difficult, right? Having the perfect timing down. That's obviously a lot of skill involved in that as well. Exotic free. I booked it earlier. For this reason, Ruben. Back from vacation. Yep. Back on Friday. And yes, everyone's happy. Everyone had a good time. Thank you. Are there such things as lucky drops in Tibia? No. There are mechanics which increase the odds of you getting it after not getting a drop. I wouldn't exactly call it a lucky drop. It's a bad luck protection, I suppose. If you don't drop anything for long enough, then you will eventually get something. But that's only on like one boss in the game right now. And it's going to be the case also on the new one. Maybe Paladin content waiting room. Yep, probably about an hour from now or so. Best spot for 700 MS. Oh. I don't know, dude. Can you do maybe Ingle at that point? Not sure. No, it's still flimsies, right? Surely still flimsies. If you're talking XP wise, it's got to be still flimsies. I'd be surprised that anything beats flimsies at 700. It's going to be flimsies until Quaras, right?
Any thoughts about Carnage Charm on 1000 deck? Is it worth it?
Is this smoked salmon man from Reddit? In its current implementation, no, I do not consider it worth it. And I pretty much would never use it. Hello. What would you consider the easiest and most efficient class at 1200 plus? Paladin, probably. Paladin and Druid, if you're just going to be playing fork spots. Or if you're team hunting, then Sorcerer. Sorcerer is the easiest team hunter at the moment. It's funny how much it differs from solo to team hunt. What is this Utito icon? You mean buff? You mean the buff icon on the left? It's a Mastermind potion. So I have +4 magic level from the Mastermind potion, if that's what you mean. Up to what level is it fun to play solo MS? Well, it's all about what you find fun, I think. It is definitely demanding at pretty much all stages. I don't really think it gets easy ever. But if you find the gameplay satisfying, then I mean, it's fun at all stages. It never changes all that much. It's always demanding, but satisfying if you can pull it off. I see already bringing more people to Calanta, Rubinos included. I have to say I'm starting to feel like Calanta is becoming a little too busy. Like I go to like semi-popular respawns and I run into people there all the time. No, it's not quite Nevia level, but I'm certainly feeling popularity increasing a bit. Not good. Not good. When does MS start ramping up? So there's a few breakpoints for the MS. First of all, level 120, which is what I'm going for right now, will be a big breakpoint. That's when you get Death Echo, and level 120 is when finally the gameplay actually changes since the rebalance. Up to 120, you could honestly just play like the old MS before rebalance and wouldn't really matter. It's at 120 when the gameplay will definitely change one more level because you get Death Echo. After that, the big breakpoint is 275 because that's when you're going to have approximately 225 points because you need 225 points for the 4-second Echo. And that's when the next breakpoint is. And then beams at 300. Then I guess the next breakpoint would be like 470. That's when you also get, in addition to the bigger beam, you also get the bigger E-wave together with it. And at that point, not that much changes. Maybe you get some, obviously better beams, better whatever, but the gameplay itself will not be changing very much. Yes, welcome, Rubinos. Dwarven legs much better than Zal legs. I never run the numbers. Are they lighter as well? How much does Zal legs weigh? Because if they're lighter, then there's also the cap consideration on a low level mage. Runes are still king on MS. Until 120, I could agree. But past 120, I don't think so. You're still going to use them sometimes because your full rotation until you get the cooldown reduction on Echo is not available. But once you get the 4-second Echo, which is like level 270, I really don't think you should ever be using runes again. How was my vacation? Yeah, all good. It was only like 3 nights. It was good. Yeah, it was good. Mostly, food and aqua park. Kids were very happy. But it was mostly a kid holiday, it wasn't a holiday for me so much. Buffet all day? No. It was buffet breakfast and buffet dinner. Buffet twice a day. We were doing 2 meals a day, basically, because you stuff yourself silly for the breakfast, so then you only need 1 more meal. Atlanta ruined. I'm sorry, Noah. Shout out from Venebra. Hey, Gabriel. Hang on, I went too far. I got distracted. ED 160, magic level 90. Check Tibia Power, bro. I don't remember. Barkless Elves or Lava Lurkers probably your best bet. Check Tibia Power for the double fork respawns for Druid. Oh god, that was a terrible, terrible wave. Is it forkable? I only go to forkable respawns, which it turns out is like almost all of them. Nope. Oh shit. Barrier alert. I've honestly procced. I've procced barrier so many times, dude. I have like 20 screenshots on this character from proc and buffer. Crazy. It's crazy how good it is, dude. Is it forkable series from Luquinho? Not familiar with it. I'll check it out. Luquinho. I think pretty much everything is forkable. Almost. Oof. Bit sweaty there. I have never procced buff on this place until then. Blame chat. I think it's chat's fault that I procced buffer there. Distracted. Hey man, is Tibia Pal calculator for low blow elemental charm? What does average value mean? What calculator are you talking about? There isn't a low blow savage blow calculator on Tibia Pal. There is overflux overpower calculator for charms. I don't have anything about low blow and savage blow. I have intricate crits on the wand. And no, I do not think Spike Sword is better at level 80. I think with the changes to crit and the mana regeneration and proficiencies, I do think Dream Blossom Wand imbued with powerful void and intricate crit at level 80 beats out the Spike Sword. When will you update all the level 400 MS on Tibia Pal? Probably with this character. So it's going to take a little while because I want to make it a little bit more reliable, We're going to get this one too. And the nerfs, yeah, I'm kind of want to wait for the nerfs too. Is it double XP or something? It's a Bewitched event. And I have boost. So it's 225 base. which with boost becomes 300. What nerfs? Don't worry about it. No nerfs. Just enjoy the game. What nerfs you expect? I don't know. Probably nerfs to Paladin, Sorcerer, Druid. I'm unsure about EK. I'm not familiar enough with the EK situation to decide if they need a nerf or not. Add nerfs for monks. Monks are just too strong right now. So yeah, just the knights might be safe. Oh, for the EK, I do expect mana cost increases. That is one thing I do think that you will probably get. Probably like, plus 20, plus 30 mana cost on like every spell in the rotation would be my expectation. Utito was so heavy on mana indeed, and then they just took it away. Increased the mana cost on like a couple of spells by a little bit, and then they gave you great mana potions, and they gave you Ixori Min instead of Ixori Mass, which leeches way more, and suddenly no mana problems. I do think Druid will remain the chill vocation, yes. I don't think they will take away the chill. Probably take a little bit of power from it, probably increase the mana cost a bit. Probably like a 10% damage nerf to the forks. And then it's honestly fine. The strong, I wouldn't be surprised to see maybe a bit of a base damage nerf on the strong ice wave as well. Monks are left behind. Yep. Don't worry, Chipsoft will solve it in vocation rebalance in 2030. Just hang on tight. Your time will come. MS is chill if you know what you're doing. That is a hot take. It's chill enough in certain respawns which are perfectly suited to it, like Falcons, for example. Yeah, it's chill because it's the monsters are slow. It's a nice open lap. But there's not very many respawns that it's actually chill, and of course it's chill in the team hunt too. I don't know. I'm assuming you talk about solo. I don't think anybody would disagree about MS being chill in team hunt. All right, we've got 120. So find good Death Echo. Oh, I can change the rotation. One sec. Before I forget. We're about to start blasting, dude. Let's do a few laps with the Death Echo. Build. Oh, actually, I need. Hang on, I'm low on mana potions, but maybe we can still do it for a bit. Oh shit, it's 6 seconds, right? So I still need energy wave. Yeah, unfortunately, I still need it. Right. You can watch me now absolutely throw the Death Echo to like some corner of the screen because I forget that now I have it. Well, let's try. Ah, beautiful. Oh, so good. Actually, I don't know if I wouldn't prefer GFB rather than the Energy Wave in this rotation now. Yeah, we'll probably be doing a GFB instead of the Energy Wave. Oh, when it crits as well, the double crit. Oh my god. Before being matched with T1, Death Echo plus run rotation was best for me. Sure. If Death is a good element, right? You do probably want to convert it to something in a lot of spots. Yeah, I love using Death Echo. Um, but he can use as main healing Exura, regular Exura at the moment. I have regular Exura as my like default heal, and Exura Gran as like my main heal. I will probably switch to Exura Gran soon though. As the default one because it's sometimes a little low. Hello. What time is it for me? 9 p.m. It's not that late. Oh, if the first SOB hits, does the second SOB crit as well? If it, yeah, exactly. Tag is the same mechanic. SOB does double crit as well, indeed. I do think they'll change that at some point. Now that more vocations have access to this kind of double crit situation. Very sunny still for 9 p.m. Yeah, I think it's the lights a little bit for me. But yeah, it is bright outside still until like 10. But I think it seems a little bit brighter than it actually is because of like lights situation in the flat. You have daylight till 10. Yeah, in the summer, it's almost the longest day of the year. The longest day of the year was like a week ago, I think, 21st maybe. And then, yeah, then it's light until 10 p.m. or so. I was under the impression it was the same for everybody around the world that, you know, when it's peak of your summer, but sounds like maybe not. My wife was just explaining to me the concept of the equator, which is not familiar. I'm not familiar with. Wait, there's someone on my Discord server doing almost 6k raw on it was you, chatter. Are you here, chatter? It was you, right? On Rashomon West and like a 180 Paladin on a test server with the new perks for percentage of distance as spell damage. Crazy shit. You're never going to be able to do that on real life because on real servers because you're not going to have those perks because you're not going to have enough dust on that level to actually do it. But still pretty crazy. Yeah, level 180 doing almost 6k raw at Rashomon West. Balanced. All right, let's hit 1-2-1. Let's hit 1-2-1 if I have enough manas. Oh, I do, because I have actually 95 great mana potions from the loot. So yeah, we'll have enough manas. Then we'll have a bit of a pillow, bit of a cushion, right, in case we die doing deeper Benuta. You could if you do a lot of fiendish hunting, sure, theoretically, but you're not going to be doing very many fiendishes on level 150, 160 because your speed is too low, right? Especially if lots of people on the server are going to be doing them. I mean, theoretically, yes, of course, but in practice, nah. Unless you buy these new items to max up. I suppose, Antari, yes, I suppose. We'll see how expensive those are. I forgot those are a thing, yes. I suppose that's theoretically possible, indeed. You use Catalyst to get max proficiency on the weapon and mastery. Then you upgrade the perks with the new items, and you just happen to roll both the perks immediately, so you only need 500 dust. Yep, theoretically possible. Theoretically possible. I concede. You're right. Chat is always right. I haven't considered the Paladin wheel enough to really be able to comment on that snowboard. When I play Paladin and I start playing around with the wheel, I'll have an opinion on that, but at the moment, no idea. Triggered my mana buffer for the first time. That means you play too cautiously, friend. You should be triggering it 10 times a day, otherwise you're not pushing hard enough. Unless this was your first hunt since the rebalance. I've triggered it once in the past 20 minutes, bro. And probably another 6 or 7 times earlier today. What's your first revelation perk planned? I mean, be mastery, of course. Fiery Soul is the probable go-to Paladin. Yep. He's the monk and Paladin guy now. I mean, he's probably more of a Paladin guy than me. I've not done that much Paladin in my time. A little bit. XP per hour? I don't know what you mean by that. So, I mean, don't look at my experience per hour when I'm streaming. I'm, vibing. Especially on Sorcerer. It's very, very lackluster because it does take a lot of focus to interact with chat. And Sorcerer is quite a demanding vocation. When I hunted here off stream, I don't know, 2 days ago, I was doing 1.5 raw. Now I'm doing 1.3, so. All right, we got 1-2-1, which is what we wanted. And now we're going to do Deeper Benuta solo attempt. See how that goes. Right, this guy is scheduled in 40 minutes. What cave is this? Exotic cave. I miss times when Breadwood was the go-to Paladin guy. Yep. Indeed. I remember the time when he absolutely bricked Morshabal on Nevia when he hit it, when it was in that stage where you're not supposed to do any damage and it like fully reset. I don't know how many times. I don't know how many of you were there for that, but good times. So we're going deeper Benuta. It's going to be thunderstorms, right? Trying to make a comeback? Yeah. Well, welcome back, Tooltech. It's might be a good idea to join some Discords. Be able to ask, real-time questions. Magic level 75. Thank you, kid, for the. Thank you very much for the sub. Appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the new sub notification. All right, what do we need? Egg of the many. 500. Yep. Equipment. Ooh, we probably want greater garlics, right? What level are they available from? Any level. Okay, so get us a couple of those bad boys for deeper Benuta. Fire bombs or fire waves? Fire walls or fire bombs? Both. Where did you learn to speak English like this? I lived in England for a very long time. I moved there when I was 12 years old. Lived there until 25, and integrated pretty well. Got a British passport, all the good stuff. Fire bomb. I don't know how many do we need. 30. Some firewalls. Hey. Hello, Malcry. You've been here then like the other week. Not been too long. Hello. What level is your baby Paladin? Level 60 now. It was from scratch. It was like 27 2 days ago. Yeah, now it's 60. All right. Just trying to think if I need anything else, so I don't have to, because we're going deeper Benuta. I've got my Egg of the Many. Got my runes. Got fire bombs. All right, let me just get as many mana potions as possible then. Let me cap mana, I guess. I think that's it. Dwarven Ring. I've got Dwarven Ring. Blessings. Rubenos. I won't be needing blessings. Don't need blessings, bro. Can you look your wand? I mean, it's a Dream Blossom Staff. Dream Blossom Staff. I have Intricate Crit and Powerful Void Imbuements in it. And this is my tree. Although, if we're going to be going Benuta, I may as well pick up the Benuta Blessing whilst we're there. $700 RP, where to hunt for EXP. Upper Rashomon. Weapon to break the urns, got it. I always have a melee weapon. Level 8 character, purchasing a knife is like on my go-to list of things to always purchase on a new character and get. Don't worry, we got a knife. Always carry a knife. Got Dwarven Ring, yeah. I think we should be good. Going up, I have only 8kk raw. Flimsy's probably going. Flimsy's probably even better now. Adult Sorcerer today. Nah, we holding off. We're holding off on the Adult Sorcerer as long as we have stuff to do on the Baby Sorcerer. True UK experience. Always got a knife on me. That's why I learned it. Ritual bone knife. Yo. That's 4 Oz lighter. I had no idea this was a weapon. Holy shit, Tiger, you legend. Yeah, we'll be switching to that. Amazing. Holy. Wow. New meta for melee weapons, dude. Sorcerer gameplay made you ready for chill EK hunt style yet? Bro, EK Paladin Druid all chill AF. Really assimilated, damn right. I studied in Birmingham, bro. Couldn't leave the uni halls without a knife in my pocket. What happened with my level 500? He's still there. I just don't want to play him too much because I'm worried about nerfs, you know. I don't want to overlevel him. I have Druid level 48. Still leveling dragons on the ratio or change the spot. Yeah, for now that's fine. You at level 50 you probably want to go either middle spike or ancient scarabs. God, oh, I hate Tikwanda, dude. Oh my god. Out. All right. Where should I go? RP 140. Lava Lurkers with Shatterstorm arrows if you care about PG. With our Sorcerer best in slot armor, should I use Dwarven armor? Yes. Yes. Generally speaking, yes. Or in this place for the measuring quest was such a pain. Yes, I've done it once. After summer update, maybe I'll just stumble into it. Should we kill some of these? Maybe get an ape fur. All right. Good afternoon. How was vacation? Yeah, all good. All good. Chill, you know? Just playtime with the kids. Maripur is not that bad. It's much smaller. I mean, it's an annoying layout, but it's much smaller at least, right? On Port Hope, you can really get stuck. Oh, the question was more you're annoying running from Maripur to Tikwanda. Maripur has worse layout. Tikwanda has carnivorous, which paralyze you. Close. It's close. You're going Deeper Benuta. I'm going doing Deeper Benuta quest solo. That's the plan. So I have access to Lizard City. If you had to vacation in a Tibian city, which would you pick? Well, I would say that it depends what you're looking for. If you're looking for a snow holiday, you've got Svargrand, you know, skiing and whatnot. If you're looking for a beach holiday, you've got the Rashor and Krachman, right? No brainer. Other than that, Port Hope sounds pretty good. It's like going to the Brazil jungle or something. The Amazon rainforest, you know. You think you could hunt geysers? No. I do not. Getting full discovery is much harder now because of Ada. Yeah. Yeah, I mean that zone is Pretty hard. Liberty Bay sounds about right. Laguna Island. Yeah, true, true. I like winter holidays though, so for me it would be Svargrund, I think. Yeah, they are if you want to go to the zoo. I've got a zoo in the city I live in. Don't care that much. All right. Let's pop the egg. Oh, let's see if someone's hunting. Ooh, someone's hunting on the bottom floor. That might be easier. Or whatever. Do you think 180 RP could survive Yalahar Grims without walls just running? I think with a double Holy rotation now, I think it could be doable. 140 Sorcerer was the best place. Lava Lurkers. I imagine that's... this is turning out to be very easy. There's someone clearing everything. I promise this is not... This is not staged. Yos. What they do? It's a level 400 and a level 560. Why are they doing Deeper Benuta quest, bro? What are they doing? Pre-cleared. I know. Streamer look. Aslan was the worst one. Okay. But yeah, A down at 250, probably not doable. All right, this next floor is the first place where it might get a bit dicey if it's full respawn. You've got 4 Medusas. Let me stick a Greater Garlic on. Oh. All right. I got 2 of them. 5k wasted. Unlucky. Six, 7, Antaria. Hey. Which point do I need to stop? Maybe here? All right. Oh. All right. One more. I guess I don't need the Dwarven Ring anymore here. Some nice guys that tell you which quest and access to go for. No, but I do have a quest reference on Tibia Pal. I actually forgot about this one. It's been ages since I looked at that one. Let me just pull up real quick. Tibia Pal quest reference. That one might be interesting to you. You're asking on YouTube. Let me share that in YouTube. tibiapal.com/quest reference. Maybe something that you find interesting. I basically curated all the quests in the game that are worth doing. So there you go. Hey stream, I've played OTS all my life and really barely any real Tibia. I just saw all those updates and bought a low-level sorcerer for some magic level. What's some advice you'd give new people? Yeah, I don't know. I focus on charms, don't just skip charms. But I don't know. I don't really think there's anything that different from OTs. You just have to do access quests. That's it. So just do the access quests as you need them. Don't do all the access quests up front because then you're gonna rip your hair out. Only do an access quest when you actually need the quest. Maximize fun per hour. That's a good way to be. Doing excesses are the most annoying when it comes to baby character. Yep. I've got 300 Oromon points, exotic cave access on this one already. Basically, I've got everything at this point. This is the last piece that I need to do. Oh, shit. I lost the name of the guy who's hunting here. Never mind. All pre-cleared. Look at that. Easy quest. Postman. I haven't done Postman in about 15 years. I remember always doing Postman on like a level on like a level 50 or something. Crazy shit. All right. I'm a little worried. Here. All right. Easy. Easy. Damn paralyzers, bro. Wasn't worried. Not even for a second. Not worried at all. I think we will hop on out with the temple scrolled out. All right. Sorry, turns out my son is still awake. 2-year-old, 9:40 p.m. He's just made a cake in his room. A toy cake, obviously. Didn't even proc barrier while you're stressing. Because in a paralyzed heavy respawn. Oh, Avalanche! Dzięki Avalanche. Siema wszystkim. Witam. Siemanko. Dzięki bardzo. Właśnie Deeper Barnutę skończyliśmy na Baby Sorku. Było blisko, ale się udało. Future Tibia right there making cakes already? Yeah. He should be in bed though. He should have been in bed 1 hour ago. Using the TP scroll and you're calling me a pussy? I don't take unnecessary risks. Okay, so now we basically done what we wanted to do on the Sorcerer. We've got the levels, done the quest. So now it's Baby Paladin, right? Should we go to Baby Paladin? Yeah, Maava. Dzięki. I'm not gonna lose battle because the enemies are losing. Oh. I've got a cake from my son. Come here. Why aren't you sleeping? Why are you not sleeping? Why are you not sleeping, Emil? Huh?
I'm tired.
You're not tired?
Yeah,
Oh, you're making a tart for Daddy?
but I made one tired.
You made one for me.
And I get it in the oven.
You got it in the oven?
Yep.
Okay. Well, it's time to sleep now, okay?
But it's too hot.
It's too hot?
Yep.
Okay. Well, we'll wait until morning until it cools down, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Good night?
Yeah.
Okay. Go on. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm actually gonna have to run out. I'm actually gonna have to run out myself because I put the fire bombs down and the monster walking in and taking damage from me, so I keep reapplying the aggro. Never mind. Let's just run out. Kimoyezin is gonna do bestiaries for me. That's account sharing, bro. We don't do that here. No account sharing, even amongst family members. Did you mean him by little Paladin? Nah. Oh no, he's back. He wanted his cake back that he made for me. Apparently, I can't keep it. Try -6 while you're here. No. I only really do Bonuto once you have 130 so that you can pick up the tasks for Grizzly. And Ultimate Mana Potions also help a bit. Got the same every night, just not on stream, but on Hunt. Yeah, I have to, if you know what's annoying, I have 2 sons, and one of them loves sleeping. Like, he just goes to bed and he's just out for 12 hours, no problem. And the other one is like, nah, don't want to sleep ever. It's so annoying. I wish I had 2 of the first. Yeah, this one just comes out like 10 times a night, just with the most random stuff. Complete opposites, indeed. Indeed. And in so many ways. How's it going? Hey, I started. Yeah, all good. All good. We've just done Deeper Bonuto access. It's fairly easy. I mean, by the way, the fact that the lowest floor was someone was hunting it, that actually didn't help at all, right? Because all the most difficult rooms were fully respawned. So I don't want any accusations that I only managed because it was pre-cleared. It wasn't. Okay, the hardest part right at the end was full of monsters. Thank you very much. But I've used a shortcut to get out. It's shorter through Ape City. The shortcut is only worth it when you go to Bonuto. When you leave Bonuto, it's faster through the actual Ape City part. Paradox quest. I'll finally solve it. Siema Sasha. I think we probably will go on the Paladin now. Let's see what time it is. Yeah, we haven't. Well, I don't know. What do you guys want? Do you want me to go on the baby Paladin? It's level 60. Or do we play a little bit more on the Sorcerer? It doesn't make much difference to me. Do you play Tibia every day? Yeah. How many hours? It varies. It varies if I have work, varies if my kids are at home or in preschool. Few hours. Let's just say few hours. And that is Tipsoft few, anywhere between 2 and 20, right? That's how Tipsoft uses these words. So yeah, few hours. Let's go with that. What distance does he have? 85. So basically nothing. Shortcut is also worth for checking Panther. Not on a throwaway character I don't care about. When do you unlock the elemental arrows? I think it's 125. Yeah, 125. They're only really relevant for one respawn at that level range, in my opinion. It's the Soul Eater Mountain. You can go Soul Eater Mountain at 125 with the Firestorm arrows, and it's probably going to be okay. Probably not that great, though. What'd you do for a living? I'm a software engineer at a bank. I write mathematical risk models and implement them in Python. Probably better spawns at that level range. Yep, exactly. 50 Thunder one? Nah. Shatterstorm isn't a Thunder one. Shatterstorm is physical. I also, when I saw it, I thought it was like a little weird that I called it like Storm, because it makes it seem like it's energy, but it's actually physical. Love your channel information you share, so helpful. Spoke to you on Kalanta. Just made a connection. I saw your character name, so awesome. Hello, Matthew. Ritual Bone Knife. Thank you. I'm so glad you enlightened me when it comes to this, Tiger. Had no idea. So that is the cheapest, that is the lightest melee weapon in the game, right? Thank you for the resub, Piscato. Thank you, thank you. Hello, Vibe. All right, how about this? We'll do one more respawn on the Sorcerer. Then we're gonna go. Then we're gonna go on the Baby Paladin. It's such a stupid announcement. I love it though. Silverio, thank you. Thank you very much for the T1 sub. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Yeah, bumps. I think who you bumps. Yeah, bumps. I think who you bumps. Yeah, bumps. I think who you bumps. Yeah, bumps. I think who you bumps.
Thank you, Vibe. Thank you. Ritual Bone Knife. Yeah, so Ritual Bone Knife. This is an item from the Nork Fortress. So fairly new item. And you can use it to break stuff, right? Like, for example, in Dwarks, you need a melee weapon to break the bamboo, whatever. And it only weighs 0.2 Oz. So I was just made aware that this is actually a weapon that you can use. Hence, this is going to be the one I'm going to carry in my backpack now. For stuff like that. Good EXP for 370 ED. Can definitely do a lot more than Were Crocodiles. I think people hunt in Crypt Warriors. Falcons, maybe even at that level. I don't know. I saw someone doing over 5kk raw at Crypt Warriors on a 360 ED. Can't machete be also used? Yes, but it's heavier. All right, this weighs 16.5. And I have machete in my multi-tool, so I don't carry it around. Gold Secret Serpent Bounty. Oh yeah, I saw you asking on the Discord. But yeah, you gotta be careful not to trigger the world change. Chapter 4 is good, yep. This one also cuts grass. Yeah. What do you think about 130 ED? Best spot for EXP? Barkless. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Barkless or Lava Lurkers. Go Gloof Bandits. Yeah, I do actually want to go Gloof Bandits. That is what I was thinking about. I did actually want to go Gloof Bandits, so if it's free. I don't know if it is. All right, potions. I have potions. We get some fire. Fireballs. Siema, Ufix. Na sekurze pewnie. What would you recommend? T2 low blow and 1 element charm, or T1 low blow savage? T2. Always go for T2 first. Don't bother with T1s only. Yep, exactly. Naron Saf. No, to pamiętam Naron. Spoko. Siema. All right. So yeah, I did the Oromond points just today, by the way. I did the probing task 300 times. It took me about 40 minutes solo. It was very, very easy, except that in the probe area, you can have the hideous fungus come sometimes. Like, it came to me like twice, and it procced my buffer like 3 times. I have like 3 screenshots with like red HP, 1 HP and like red mana from a single like hideous fungus. It was rough. Okay, there's no letter, so I assume it's free. How come EK video links down on Tibia, even if outdated? You have the outdated stuff. All right. All right. I guess this might help some other people, so let me open up Firefox real quick. One sec. So, hunting places. So, everything is empty for post rebalance. I have some sorcerer stuff now all the way up to level 100. And I've started doing some paladin stuff. I've got paladin stuff up to level 60. But right at the top, right here, you've got a nice big banner. Data from before vocation rebalance 2026. tibiapal.com/huntingold. You click on that, and you've got everything. This is the copy of the site from before the rebalance. So there you go. You've still got everything here. And anybody else who didn't know about that, there you go. It's still all there. It's just under a different link, and you just access it from the top. Congrats on the voodoo doll. Although I have to say the voodoo doll area has lost a lot of value since the bounties were added, right? And weeklies, because a lot more people do go to Dwarks. All right, we've got the right rotation. Let me check. So the rotation at this level will be Firewave, Death Echo, Firewave, GFB. I think. In fact, I may even stick GFB here instead of the Energy Wave. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Koleswov. Thank you for the sub. It's still really expensive. Yeah, it's like 500k, right? Used to be like 1 million. I have it set on 1 million here just so it's flagged. It's actually 0 on Kalanta. You think soul items are going to appreciate? Yes, I think it. I don't know. It all depends on that other item that's used in the stellar making. I don't know, Piscato. At this point, I don't know. I think there's a chance. They're definitely not going to lose value, but there is a possibility they're going to increase in value indeed. Macacao. Thank you for the. Was that 2 month, 4 month? I didn't quite catch that. Thank you for the resub. Thank you. Is your rotation for all vocations videos still viable? No, that was pre-rebalanced. That one's largely irrelevant. I leave a comment on it if you can, and I'll unpublish it when I see the comment. When the 100 plus video is going to be uploaded? Let me check. The first 100 plus video, which is Putrid Mummies, will be in 18 days. What on earth are those noises? It was me panicking on Quarras on an 80 Sorcerer, and someone clipped it, and I just used it as my subbing reaction. And if people are subbing because of it, it worked. It worked. Are you doing each vocation every 100 levels? No. I'm doing one main vocation, and then probably a secondary one when I'm a little bit bored. So I'm going to be doing Sorcerer and Paladin, but I'm definitely not touching a third vocation until the Sorcerer is done. Once the Sorcerer is done, I'll be switching to Paladin main, and then I'll probably be doing like maybe Druid, like sometimes. So I'm going to... Zaki with the kick sub. Thank you. I don't have it on kick. I'm sorry. I haven't updated on kick yet. I'll update it on kick. I owe you a reaction, Zaki. Let me replay someone else's sub on Twitch, and I'll update the kick. I promise. All right, thank you. All right, let's do 15 minutes here, and then we're gonna go into Baby Paladin for a bit. That's you panicking? Yeah, basically. It was me with like 10 quarras on me and like getting paralyzed and stuff. Yes, it was an unusual way to panic. That's probably why it was so funny. Oh my god, my son is out again. Oh god. Oh my god. No. Emil, what animal was that?
Beaver.
A beaver. Do you like beavers? Yes, he saw the beaver. Thank you, Cappuccino, for the sub. My son enjoyed the beaver. Oh my god. Now he's asked me what's a cappuccino. Thank you, cappuccino, for the sub. Age, he's 2, almost 3, and he's just refusing to sleep tonight. You took this on only in English or in Polish as well? Mostly English. Sometimes Polish. Like, I have to speak to them in Polish a little bit because otherwise they don't get very much Polish exposure. So I try to speak Polish, but yeah, mostly English. If you were going to dual train on EK, I never would dual train. I'm not going to answer that question. I refuse dual training. I think it's terrible, and I would not recommend it. It's so hot today. Yeah, and he doesn't have aircon in his room, but that's not the reason. He's just being annoying. Making 300 points for Ormond, even if it's just for new guides. Yep. Yes, exactly. Yep. Thank you. I mean, I did buy the points. It was the probing task. It still took me like 50 minutes, but yes, I did want to do it for the 2 guides, right? It's going to be for the Gloof Bandits and for the Ormond West stuff. Where do I live? I live in Wrocław, Poland. Why is it terrible in your opinion? I just don't think it's very, it's just wasteful. It's just very expensive and it's wasteful. You're going to have 120 axe, 120 sword. But if you combine those, you'd have 130. I'd much rather have 10 more skill on my main skill than have 2 different ones. Do people normally learn English in Poland? Yes, of course. YouTube baby characters make guides and almost have access quests. Is there really demand for that? Anyway, let's restart now. Hopefully my son won't be interrupting again. Although he probably will be. Ugh, don't know what's up with him today. Pieczar siema, dzięki bardzo. Are you going bald? Nope. Definitely not. It's definitely something I'm quite happy about. I have no balding, no grey hairs. Oh, what's the fastest way to unlock Gloof Bandits? The fastest way, without any help from anybody, is to do the communications task, collars, right? If you do, you can buy the probing task as well, which is what I did. I purchased 300 probes, and then you place them in like a single SQM, and it's a lot faster, but I paid like 300 TC for it. Pieczar, I don't know if you've been following the changes in Tibia and the rebalance and stuff, but now mages have a buffer mechanic. So even if I lose health, I'm not going to die, not immediately, anyways. So it's not as risky as it might seem. You've got a second health pool when your health runs out in mana. Didn't know people still sell these. Yeah, it's still cheap enough in PvP as well. Yeah, I mean, I don't play PvP, so I don't. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like 99% sure that yeah, you've got buffer in PvP. It's not really related. It's just when you reach 0 HP, instead it start taking the damage from your mana at 8x the amount. Thanks for your dedication to game and for helping the community. Brazilians appreciate your content very much. Thank you. No probs. Thanks for the kind words. How you did the points to Ormond? Probing task. I'm actually going to make a guide on that because I've had a lot of people ask how do you rush the probing the Ormond points as much as possible. And yeah, it's the probing task that you can buy. I'll do a little guide on that and a little showcase video. Hey, Letiso. Yes, I gotta get into the giveaway mode again. We'll get back in there. We'll get back in there eventually, Letiso. I promise. I'm gonna have to focus for the Death Echo rotation, and I don't like the rune on the multi-action. I need to remove it. It messes me up. Items on the multi-action, not good for me. Let me change it. Oh, beautiful beam. All right, hang on. No, that's not what I wanted. Hang on. Here we go. Have you already found a route change in MS? I'm not sure what you mean, but no. Yeah, think on how many double skill days are in a year. I'm using 20 for my calculations. Bit more. Oh, days. No, I don't know. Your best bet would be just to go through a couple of years of data, right? And see how many there were last year, the year before and stuff. It's probably more than 20 though. There's like 5 for Christmas, right? But it actually depends. It varies, right? Sometimes it's 5, sometimes it's 7, sometimes it's 4, depending how the Christmas falls. I think it's better to buy a level 8 with 115 skill. If you hate accesses, then buy something with accesses. You've answered your own question there, to be honest. Let's do one more lap. And let's go into Baby Paladin for a bit. The Sorcerer. The Sorcerer is very, very demanding to play well on stream. I struggle to focus on the MS, especially until I have the proper rotation. Until I have the proper rotation at like level 300, it's definitely quite demanding. Actually, let's just pop out here. This is a teleport right here. The Baby Paladin is much more smooth. Need to skill him up a bit though. He does have like slightly too low skill. Waves on cursor, please. Yep, that would be nice. Diagonal waves. I don't think they'll ever do diagonal waves. It's too messy. But waves on cursor would be good enough. Are there any Paladin and Buried Cathedral situation for MS after the changes? I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. I think MS can hunt in a lot of places. There aren't very many places you can't hunt in right now. So basically everything is now huntable, almost. 115, 90k. Would you be pushing shielding or still swording? Never bother with shielding. It's nice to have it, but no, I would not be pushing it. It's gonna happen organically, and it's not really worth wasting resources on it. I would just keep going sword. You have to give MS their own identity. Yep. You need to have at least one try-hard vocation in every game, right? Anything else I want to do on this guy? Nope. All right, we can go off. I got 128 points in wheel, level 169k. What should I pick in wheel? T1 Xori Min, which I believe is the lower left, and T1 Gem. So those two things. T1 Xori Min and one lesser gem. I always thought MS would be the one to have a really good chain spell. He has an okay chain spell and lightning. Oh, that's not the Paladin I want. This is the baby Paladin we're going to upgrade to later. This one is from level 90. He has 107 distance. This one's actually going to be pretty good. But now I have an even more of a baby Paladin. Kushnia Paladin Kalanta, level 60. This one will get to level 90 and then we'll switch to the 90. That's more pre-skilled. I forgot about that one. All right. All right. So what do we have? What's the plan? Let me check what I want to do at level 60. This one also on Kalanta. Yep. The name is Kushnia Paladin Kalanta. The other one, the level 90, is on Nevia. All right. I know I want to do Peninsula. Not Peninsula. I know I want to do Ramoa, but I don't have the access. I'm not sure if I'm not gonna bore you with the access, right? Because I need to go to Goroma with the wood. Then I need to get the spell book. Then I need to get the dead chicken, all that kind of shit. So we'll skip that. I'll do that off stream. So let me check what else I had for level 60. Ooh, Ancient Scarabs. Could we try Ancient Scarabs at 60? Called content. I want to see Ancient Scarabs. I want to check Ancient Scarabs. I'm probably going to die. I want to give it a go, though. Yeah, let's try Ancient Scarabs. We've got Shatterstorm Arrows. Again, not energy, physical. And we've got Ethereal Barrage now, which spanks. Let's do it. And by the way, this is a very low skilled Paladin. Like I keep saying, it's 80 or 86 distance now. So, you know, really not, it's not a pre-skilled character. Yeah. If you had like 120 distance character and then that was up to like 160 on Utito, you'd be like two-shotting Ancient Scarabs, dude. Maybe 70 would be better because you would have double barrage. You can do it with Mass San and barrage, it's fine. Hey, Deku, how long will you stream? Another half an hour, another 30 minutes. I try to do at least 2 hours and usually ends up being just 2 hours with my schedule. By the way, it has to be free, right? It might not be free. I don't know. We'll see. You still think it makes sense that we have 3 different skills for EK? No, I don't like it. I wish they would merge them into one, but then how would you solve the item-ish problem? And tiers on items and stuff. They've backed themselves into a corner. I don't think they're ever going to merge them, even though they probably should. Alternatively, give them some like identities, more defined identities, but then you'd have to provide the ability to switch between different skills, which again, I'm not sure they will do. Double barrage is better than Massan or no? No. Massan is better than Divine Barrage. In majority of cases. Here, if you're like low level and you're like kiting away, and like Massan is definitely better once you can like, oh, there's dead bodies, not a good sign. Massan is definitely better when you have more HP and you're kind of like boxing, you know, you're kind of going from box to box. Barrages, double barrage is probably better when you're like running away and heavily kiting. So maybe on low level, double barrage is better, but it doesn't matter too much. What's most likely to be nerfed? Paladin and Sorcerer probably. Why are you on Paladin? Mix it up a bit. And there's no letter, that's a good sign. There are bodies though. Now let's see. $85 base distance Paladin. Yes, if I had Ocarina, I'd wear Ocarina. I don't have Ocarina on this throwaway character. It's not. I can tell that it's a little risky. Like I can tell that there is totally a situation in which I can just overdo it a little bit and get a nice free TP, but still pretty good. You still think Paladin is the worst vocation for profit on level 100 to 500? Probably, yeah. Yeah, I would imagine so. I mean, it's very good anyway. Like, it's not like it's it's a bad profit vocation, but you know, it does have expensive supplies. Nope. Paladin seems a lot more chill. No kidding. Ridiculous. It's not even that Paladin is all that much more chill. It's just that Sorcerer is pretty unchill, I suppose. Yeah, I definitely think it's doable. It would be really nice if I had a double powerful Void Imbue. I have only one Void Imbue, which does mean that I'm a little if I need to use healing salvation, then I do get a little low on mana. I do think double barrage would actually be better here, though. So whoever said that was right, because then I could keep like more of a distance, take less damage, and just use the barrages. And also, based on how quickly I'm drinking the potions, I can do like a 6-minute refill here at the moment. Can't be out of manas. Still, though, still interesting. Yeah. No GFBs? Nah. Not enough damage. I have 15 magic level, dude. I'll do nothing with GFBs. At that point, why bother? Yeah, having a second powerful void would be super helpful. Doing 650k raw, by the way. Which is more than, well, about the same as you can do on a mage here. Yeah, the only problem is that I'm using supplies like crazy. And mages just use GFBs and basically nothing else. Or if I had powerful vampirism, that would help as well. I would have to heal a lot less. Vampirism in the vampirism in the paladin armor would be quite helpful too. Which arrows are those? Yeah, new AoE arrows, Shatterstorm arrows. No main sorcerer today. Nah, the main sorcerer, like I said, I'm holding off on playing the main sorcerer until I have to, because I'm worried about the nerfs. I'm planning. Hang on a sec. I'm planning to. I think I might be in trouble. Are we good? No, we're good. I'm planning to play the baby sorcerer until level 200, at least. But well, at most, rather, until there's some nerfs. Once there's nerfs, then I'm going to play past 200 on the baby sorcerer. I don't want to go past 200 until I'm more confident that that's it with regards to balance. The new elemental arrows are from level 125. They're not available to me at this level. All right. Look, this is it. 6 minutes. I have 40 mana potions left. I'm basically out of supplies. I think if you came here with like full imbue, if I went crazy and I imbued my composite hornbow with triple imbue, powerful crit, powerful void, powerful vamp, powerful void in the helmet, powerful vamp in the paladin armor, it would be very, very good here. But yeah, it's just too much supplies with like a single imbue, you know? Can I one-shot the mummies with the Ethereal Barrage? Let's have a look. Yep. Balanced. Crazy. And remember, this is 85 distance. If you lots of people have like these pre-skilled paladins with literally like 120 distance. If they came to like some of these spots, it's crazy, dude. How'd you get Shatterstorm arrows? Just from the NPCs that you get normal arrows from. 400k raw? Nah, it was 650 Tiger. If you looked at the hunt analyzer, it was maintaining about 650k raw, which is about the same that a mage can do here at this level. It's just that they can hunt here for 30 minutes and a paladin can hunt here for like 7. 85 skill on this character, so nothing special. 86. Rotation is arrow must sand barrage now. Yep. Where did you get so much buff to 123? You've got permanent sharpshooter stance now. You get at level 20, you cast it once, you get 40% distance perma. I'll cast it off. I'll took it off. And now you see I have 88, right? 82 plus 4 loyalty and 2 from items. But then I pop sharpshooter and I just have permanent 40% buff. It's better to imbue skill or magic level in EK. I prefer skill. What's the best profit for RP? 700. Don't know. Haven't been through the level range. Especially after rebalance, no idea. All right, so that was Ancient Scarabs. Middle Spike? Middle Spike? Let's try Middle Spike. It's probably going to be similar case, though, of like great experience, but I'll probably need to refill after 10 minutes. What is the max price for 120 skill I should pay? I suggest you check out a website called exevopan.com that has the history of all auctions and just see what characters go for. I don't know. All right, let's check out Middle Spike. I think I prefer Werewolf Amulet still. I just need some potions. Get some imbues. Not on this character. This is I don't want to have like this is another thing that people complain about in my guys, like having too many imbues on low level characters. So on this guy, I'm only gonna have this one powerful void until level 90, and then I'll go full imbue from level 90. Is Middle Spike gonna work with the Earth Elementals? Let me check. Earth Elemental. It's 50% holy, 65% physical. We'll see. I mean, I slap very hard right now. So even though they have 65 physical, may be able to just kill them. We'll see. Sorcerer 60, magic level 43. Probably Yalaha cults to make a profit. And train your magic level with the profit. Everybody could do full imbue. Yeah, it's about the cost, right? People complain about the cost. I agree though. I agree. If I wasn't making guides, I would be on like full imbue for sure. What arrows you go in quiver? Shatterstorm. Level 50 AoE arrows. They're kind of like burst arrows, but slightly bigger. You still think the weekly task best pick is still beginner? Yep. I use it on my 800. I'm always going to be using beginner. They hit slightly higher than burst. Nope. Same hit, same attack value. 27. Look. Burst arrow, attack 27. Shatterstorm arrow, attack 27. It's the same thing. It's just slightly bigger. Why beginner? Because it's way quicker. And the rewards of the other ones do not scale enough for it to be worth it, in my personal opinion. All right, let's see how those Earth Elementals go. Yeah, see with the barrage, it's not too bad. The Ethereal barrage just spanks. And again, this is on a low skill character, right? If you came here with like better skill, you'd be destroying them. All right, let's see how we deal with the Crystal Crushers. This is what I'm worried about. Yeah, I don't know. It's all right. Again, you kind of feel like you need double void for these kind of places because the mana is just crazy. Renegade spawned before the bounty was complete. Yep. Unlucky Emmy. That happened to me once, and I literally needed like 10 more or something. It was a gold secret, and I had like 10 more, and then they despawned. Very sad indeed. At least it was on Nevia, so it was quickly reset by somebody else. So what do we think? It looks okay. Like, if I had full imbue, if this was a properly twinked out character, I think it would be fine. I think it would be in fact I would say it's probably pretty good. But if you don't have a fully kitted out character, then probably not, right? Fun though. Dwarf, hell no good. 140 geomancers. I believe the best place for that is the Yalaha area. What is it? Beregar. I hear that's the best one. For dwarf geomancers. This spawn is actually profitable now because of their mutated rat tails. I don't know about your servers, but it's definitely a blue item in like every server I've played on. So not only is it a pretty great EXP spot, it's also a profit spot now. I'm out of mana. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, not enough leech. Not enough sustain. Experience is good, yeah. Over 600k raw as well here. What's the ring which I got on you? Butterfly ring. Level 50. 2 armor. And it's just a simple, easy to use ring until you unlock your skill rings at level 100. On the Paladin and mages. On the EKs and stuff, you've got the power rings on the monk. And the sword, axe, and club rings a lot earlier. But on Paladin and mages, you're stuck with the butterfly ring until level 100. Virgin Beamon's on low level 200 Paladin. Bam, crit mana. Yep. I wonder if the basic imbue scrolls will actually make low levels like this more easier to play. Like if basic imbue scrolls were like 30k, right, from the echo raids, assuming they're that cheap, I would literally just be slapping them on like everything, right? I'd be slapping them onto a weapon I'm going to use for 5 levels, right? I'd slap on a triple basic imbue. Why not? I wonder. We'll see. We'll see how cheap they really are, and how often they drop. Respawn name. This is Middle Spike in Kazordan. It's a hard respawn, only accessible between levels 50 and 80. But it is a nice PG spot, primarily for mages though. Okay, we've done a lap. Again, I'm almost out of manas. 6 minutes in, I'm almost out of manas. So yeah, again, very, very good respawn. For full imbue, kitted out, twinked out character. Not so much for a more normal character. Didn't they change those to some other drop? No, I think they added catalysts, right? So now it's going to be basic scroll and catalysts. Both destruction at 200, yes, both destruction at 200 is great because of its proficiency trait. All right, what else do we have? Let me check. Tibia Palm. have Lion's Rock. Could check Lion's Rock and then maybe... Ooh, it's getting quite late. All right, let's go Lion's Rock real quick. And then we're going to finish. Did you dive into the summer update? No. I am really, really unhyped. I'm dehyped for the summer update, to be honest. Don't care. What is spell rotation now for 250 RP? Massan, Airflow Barrage. That's it. In like 90% of the respawns. Why? I mean, the only thing I'm personally excited for is the Echo Raids. That's like the only good piece of content for me. I don't know. I don't care about the new end game because I'm not going to reach it. Don't care about the new weapons. The proficiencies, I'm not a big fan of weapon proficiencies anyway. I think they're kind of boring. And they are trying to make them a little bit more interesting, I suppose, but I still think it's not that exciting. All that's going to happen is people will decide which proficiency is the best to reroll, and 2 months after the update, everyone will just have the best and slot perfect proficiency in the correct slot. And yeah, and then that'll be that for that feature. You just forget about it. So, you know. And yes, the other barrage is holy, but the physical one scales a little bit. It so far it seems that the physical with sharpshooter stance is better. If you happen to be hunting something really weak to holy but strong to physical, for example, Grim Reapers, you would be in the divine stance and the... So where's the water thing? It's above here, isn't it? Did I miss it? You use like Airflow like 90% of the time. Oh, here it is. But yeah, use Divine in case monsters are strong to physical and weak to holy, so stuff like Grim Reapers. Going out of your way to the Bounty Talisman ever worth it? No, it's just side content that's fun. I wouldn't really go out of my way to do it though. Especially not on that level. Once you can do Master Bounties reliably, then it's a little bit better. But I don't really bother with it until Master Bounties. Alright, let's quickly do a couple of laps of Lion's Rock and then we'll end for the day. I probably will do a stream tomorrow in the day, about 14 hours or so from now. Yes, exactly. That's all, Karabe. Like the proficiencies are strong, of course, but they're just not very interesting to me because it's too optimal. The proficiency are just too optimal for... And there's just not enough RNG in it for me. Everyone just ends up putting the same proficiency, so it doesn't really provide much build customization. That's my only problem with them. All right, let's do a lap or two. Hopefully it's free. I don't actually know if it is. It was taken here when I came on my MS. All right. This should be a bit easier than the actual ancient Scarab Cave. You know already when the summer update will be dropping? Nope. Probably another 2-3 weeks or so. It's just going to be grind dust, roll best thing, upgrade it. Yep, exactly. Oh, by the way, here, they strong against my son, right? I think this probably is... This respawn, you probably don't want to be using, Masan, because they are quite strong to holy, I believe, 50%. So I guess I would just be using the Ethereal Barrage off cooldown and then nothing otherwise. And I think it's probably still fine. Or just a random Exori con on the off cooldown. Optimally, I suppose you would bring some runes. Didn't think of it. Which healing do I use? I use Exora for just like regular movement. Like spamming regular Exora. But I have Salvation as like the main heal in case, you know, I start dropping to red. Which is the best Exora Grandson. This is much better than the other two respawns. Like still good experience. It's going to be like 500k raw, which is still very, very good. But much more, you know, sane and not so crazy. And the supplies will actually last me a bit longer. Okay, so I'm done with the lions. Now I go for the lap on the ancient scarabs again. Good duo spots, 300 plus. God. Not from the top of my head. I don't know. I haven't done duo in a long time. Maybe someone in chat will give you some ideas. I can't think of it now. I just want to focus, do one more lap, and then I've got to go to bed. My son apparently finally fell asleep. Just been told he's finally sleeping. And tomorrow he has to wake up early for preschool. Dear God. That's going to be a battle. Let's look for mount item. There are the gem puzzle. Yeah, I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered, mate. I just want to do a lap, see how it's going, and then just go to bed. Good respawn for 270 RP, 115 base distance after the update. I'm gonna hit you with the were hyenas. Always, it's always were hyenas, dude. Should be very, very easy now. Much easier than it was before the update. If in doubt, go where hyenas, bro. This is a very nice respawn now for a 60 Paladin. I like it. Much better than the middle spike and ancient scarabs. This one doesn't require this much like in-view investment. Much more sane. Like it. It's still going to be about 500 raw. Hated being at where hyenas for like 150 levels. Yep. It's going to be better now, right? Now once I go through the range, I'm sure there's going to be multiple good respawns. But yeah, where hyenas were very, very good. Very, very good. Hi. Hey, thanks, Markray. Thanks, Markray. See you next time. All right. Yeah, this feels good. This one I'm happy with. It's less experience, of course, but if you account for the downtime that you otherwise will have in Ancient Scarabs and in Middle Spike, this is actually going to be better overall because you're going to be able to hunt here for a lot longer. You think Cryptspine is the meta before Sanguine? Yep, I've got that on my main Paladin, and that's what I'm planning to use. Indeed. I definitely want to switch the order of this multi-action. I definitely want Ethereal Barrage to be my main spell. It hits like twice as much as Mass Sand at this level. Crazy. The sharpshooter stance is way, way too strong, bro. Way too strong. That's definitely getting debuffed. What's the high level Paladin rotation? Can you fill me in? Massan Barrage. Same one I'm doing right now. And that's the same one you'll be doing at level 3000, except you'll maybe be throwing carpet on the floor as well. Divine Empowerment. That's it. Unnerved. Yeah, sure. Unbuffed. Debuffed. I was unbuffed, wasn't it? Unbuffed. There we go. That was the word. I was saying debuffed, but yeah, unbuffed. You're right. Of course. All right. All right. Let me go. Offline training. Everyone, monks are not happy. Yeah, monks will get the buffs, I'm sure. Is Rift really a lot better than Warsinger bow? For 120 Paladin, no. For 150 Rift bow is better. Because for the diamond arrows, you don't care about the accuracy. Druid is so stupid easy to play. Yep. I think that's probably going to stay. I think the Forks playstyle will probably stay, but I do think it may get tuned a bit to be a little weaker. What are high EKs doing? Combat Mastery and Exori Min. Anyway, I would love to answer some more questions. But I do gotta go. It's getting late. I've got work tomorrow, but I will still find a couple of hours to stream, I think. So hopefully see you all tomorrow. Let me have a quick check. Do we have anybody on Twitch? Oh, we have Svar. Is he on Kick as well? Is he multi-streaming? All right, let's go to Svar then. I'll drop you all off to Svar. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Don't know what Svar's up to. Hopefully something fun. Hopefully not team hunting. I've seen him be a bit of a dirty team hunter recently. So I hope I don't send you to a team hunter, but I'm not checking. So anyways, yes, thanks very much for watching, everybody. Love you all so much. Hopefully see you next time I stream, probably tomorrow. Bye-bye.